How to achieve a messy pony is one of the top trending looks, especially in the summer. At Dream Dry, it's probably one of our most requested looks. What I did with Missy was started with a really good foundation. I gave her a nice smooth blowout, and I also added some Oribe dry texturizing spray. This dry texturizing spray is what gave her that really nice beachy looking curl. The next step in achieving the messy pony is that you want to make sure this is not too perfect and too slick. You want it to look natural and like you're going to the beach. So you're going to go ahead and take a section right on her crown, and we're going to do a little bit of back combing. You can either do this with a comb, preferably some sort of natural bristled brush. We love to use our boar bristle Denman as well as some of our round brushes. A lot of these brushes serve many different purposes, not just for round brushing. So I'll start towards this back section of her crown, starting towards the bottom and slowly raking the brush in her hair to build a little bit of a foundation. Then I'll take my next subsection, over directing the hair forward, and we're doing a little back combing and dropping the hair back. I'm going to split this 2 more times. Be careful not to break your client's hair. Some people get a little crazy with back combing. It's always better to go a little bigger with your back combing because you can always brush through it with your fingers rather than not have enough and then you have to take your ponytail down and start all over again because they want a little more height. So this front section, you don't want to back comb too much. You want most of this to stay pretty smooth so that when you pull it in a ponytail, you have the height you need, but you don't see any of your teasing or back combing, as we call it. So I'll just do this front section really lightly. Now, once we have some of that height built in, I'll go ahead and inspect my perimeter, pull all of her hair towards the back, and I'm actually going to leave a little section towards the back of her hair out. This is going to be wrapped around the ponytail holder so that you don't see it. Once you figure out the desired height of her ponytail, gather all the hair in your hands. You can leave out some of these little baby hairs around her ears. At Dream Dry, we love to use these bungees. These are very incredible for our thick-haired clients. What you do is hook it and keep wrapping. These get pretty tight. And holds the hair pretty tightly as well. So you can look from the side. If your client wants a little more height, you can either take a rat tail comb or you can take your fingers and pull some of this hair out. Some people like to have their hairlines kind of messed up a little bit. It's not called a messy pony for nothing. Once we figure out this is how she likes it, I'll go ahead and take this section that I left out in the back. I will wrap it around my ponytail holder. And some of my favorite pins to use are actually these little straight pins. They're not quite as tight as bobby pins. Go ahead and put these all along the edge of her ponytail. You can use as many or as little as you like. Just make sure that this hair that's wrapped around her ponytail stays hidden and stays wrapped around. And finally, the most important part of her ponytail is the actual ponytail. You'll see that I took some Oribe dry texturizing spray, and if she thinks it's not messy enough, you can go back through with your brush and give it a little bit more texture, or you can ask your client to put their head back. You can take some of your dry texturizing spray and spray from underneath. Ask them to tilt their head forward. And this is how to achieve a messy pony.